In this video, I'll go over how to apply an accounting format in LibreOffice Calc. Specifically, I'll show how to make a list of numbers that look bland and turn it into something that you or your accountant will love. Hi, my name is Michael with Office Nifty. I make quick tips and video lessons on how to use Calc software. In Microsoft Excel, the accounting format is quite popular. Here I have a sample spreadsheet in Excel Online, and under column A, C, and E, I have different formats. We can see here that I've chosen the number format for column A. In C, I'm using currency, and lastly in E, I'm using their accounting format. So Excel is nice in that they provide these three default formats for people to use. Now, what makes the accounting format special? First, we have the $ is aligned to the left. It's not right next to the number itself like we see for currency. Another is there are two decimal places. So here I'm seeing 88 cents in cell E4. It wouldn't make sense to have $0.8 or rounded to $0.9. Another characteristic is that for $0, it just uses a dash. So this is a quick and easy way to see it actually has no value. Lastly, for negative numbers, it uses the parentheses instead of a negative in front of it like for currency. Also, it doesn't make the number red, so the color stays black. Now we'll take a look into Calc and what number formats they have. Here in my second sheet, I just have 3 columns of numbers right now using the general number format. But here, let's go and change it up to see what happens. Under format cells and numbers, we have the number category and also currency. So right now it's using general. I'll go ahead and pick one that most fits the accounting format. And we notice that there's a format code already present. Here is a preview of what it would look like. So I'll go ahead and click OK. So it's looking a little better. We have commas to represent the thousandths, and we also have parentheses to represent negative numbers. Now I'll go to the currency format. Under currency, I'll pick one that looks close to accounting. And here's one that's provided to me. And we see here the $ is on the left, which is great. For now, I'll click OK. And lastly, for accounting format, we'll choose what I created. Under user defined, I have a format that's there. And I kind of combined the format codes for both the number and currency formats and came up with this code. And I named it as Michael's accounting format. So we'll click OK. So now we see we have the best of both combined. We have a negative number with parentheses and the $ is on the left. Now I'll show how you can apply this to your spreadsheet. So back into format cells, I'll just go ahead and delete my format here by clicking remove. And then now we see under user defined, there are no formats listed. Then I'll go back into formatting cells, and under user defined, I'll copy and paste the code that I created into this field. And I'll provide this format code to you in the video description below. Now I'll click this edit comment button and give this a name. You can call this whatever you want, such as accounting format or your own name. It's fine. And just make sure to click this green check mark. Once it's added, it actually took me to the currency category and my own format. Now, depending on which format code you use, because I'll provide 2, it might bring you to the number category, but that's okay. You can always find your own formats under this user-defined category. And now I choose OK, and we have the new accounting format applied. Now, one important thing to do here is make sure to save your spreadsheet. The reason is because if you create a new spreadsheet, it won't necessarily have your user-defined format in the new spreadsheet. A more advanced way to preserve the user-defined format is to create a spreadsheet template, which I do have a previous video about that, which I'll link in the video description below. So now let's check and see how does the new format actually look compared to Excel's. So here on the left, we have Excel's own accounting format, and on the right, we have mine. It looks pretty good, however, it's not perfect. Let me know what you think, and if you have any questions or you want some help from me, just leave it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay nifty.